Hi folks, it's me again, Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair, and today's demonstration is going to be on one of my semi-famous full Delco system conversions. After we convert the radio, to get maximum output power from the radio, it needs to run into a fully isolated speaker system. That is, none of the speaker wires can be grounded or shared with any other speaker. Well, since the 8-Track forces the common ground speaker mode, because the speaker switching occurs inside the 8-Track, we have to also convert the 8-Track so that all it does is provide a line level signal to the radio, and then the radio's amplifiers handle the 8-Track system. Of course, I've got my own special tape head preamp built into this thing as part of the conversion. So let's go ahead and turn the radio on and test everything out, make sure everything's working. Okay, we are set to FM at the moment. So we'll just do my usual thing of running down the dial, making sure we pick up some good FM stations here.
Those spots opening up 10 spots right now. Register to a
title license and dealer offering.
Up in the city, got
There's 10 so far.
the pipes are leaking.
Credit card subject to credit approvals. What you're looking for. At 800-983.
15.
Vacation Competitive Commission.
First online, you don't
To cooperate and get
Reported and fees incurred.
Here's what's happened, or a pillow top mattress, and learn to
on something that we're bad at.
buy Flagstaff Subaru.
The smartest way to...
Rich man's idea.
Okay, that's right at about 30 FM stations. So let me switch to the antenna that I prefer to use for AM, and we'll test the AM as well. Come on, baby, get in there. There we go. Alrighty. Switch it over to AM. This is one of those cool flip dial radios. We get 2 weak stations here and 1 strong station towards the center.
Oh, what's your relationship with Joe Biden? Oh, you've been supporting.
As we start off with a mixer at the Southwest one.
Whole life is centered on his smartphone. And when he breaks it...
Okay, and there's our 3 AM stations that we pick up. So let's switch back over to FM, just because I kind of like
Candidates.
being on FM. Let's get my FM antenna back in there. I'm still getting my antenna system together. I moved the shop, and I'm setting up. As you can see, I've got a different video set up now, and I'm still wrestling with the antenna situation. Okay, now we're going to test the virtual balance and fader functions. We're going to need the output level meters for this. And I'm going to activate the virtual front rear fader. We do that by giving our tone control 2 turns to the right. So the first thing I'm going to do is rotate this tone control to the center, so I've got room to rotate it either way. So here we go, 2 turns to the right. We should hear a lady saying fader adjust.
Fader adjust.
Okay, fader adjust. Okay, and now this tone control is actually adjusting the front rear speaker balance. You can adjust it as long as you want to, and then when you stop, it'll wait about 2 seconds, and then
Fader set.
and then she says fader set. That means that setting has been saved. Now we're going to adjust the virtual left-right balance control. Same procedure, except we turn our control to the left. Tone control twice to the left. So let's try that.
Balance adjust.
Okay, balance adjust, and now this tone control is adjusting our left-right balance. Pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to center the speakers, take my hand off the control.
Balance set.
Okay, that setting has been saved as well. Okay, let's make sure the Bluetooth goes into pairing mode. One of the way we can do that is to give our volume control 2 turns to the right. So we're going to start with the control all the way down and 2 turns to the right. We should hear the lady saying Bluetooth ready to pair.
Ready to pair.
There we go. Now, after you do your volume control thing twice to the right, you have to turn it up loud enough to hear the lady saying Bluetooth ready to pair. So the unit is now trying to pair with a portable audio device. It's sending out a beacon, and as you know by now, if you've watched my videos, I don't go to all that trouble of pairing it and actually having it operate. If I know that it'll pair, I know the whole thing is working fine. So while we're waiting for the lady to come back saying pairing not completed, let's test the aux input, which is actually on the 8-track now, and then we'll test the 8-track. And I'm just going to feed a quick test tone into the aux input, make sure the radio switches over to the aux function. There's one side, and there's the other side. Okay, now after using the aux function, there is a 20-second delay before the radio comes back on by itself. That's not the case when you use the 8-track, but it is the case when you use the aux input without playing a tape. That's because the 8-track sends a control signal to the unit telling it to immediately switch over to the aux input, whereas the actual aux input that you would use like with an MP3 player or a satellite radio, that's a signal sensing type thing. So let us test the 8-track function. We're still waiting for that lady to come back saying pairing not completed, but we can go ahead and test this 8-track function. We've got Bonanza.
Pairing not completed.
There we go. Pairing not completed. All right, let's pop in an 8-track tape here. Got our pretty lights lighting up. Okay, we're gonna switch tracks a bunch of times. Okay, that's songs. There we go. Okay, we don't need these level meters anymore, I guess. Okay, now I'm just going to play a very quick excerpt of a more popular type of music so that you can see that the speed is correct. Because the Bonanza guitars could be in a way wrong key and we wouldn't know because we don't know the material that well. That's about all I dare use of other people's music. And so this completes a test. Everything is working. We got the pretty lights lighting up when we put a tape in. 8-track's going through the radio just fine. AM and FM are both working. Let's go ahead and preset this middle button to this station. Make sure it comes back to that station. Okay, and there's that. So that completes the test. So I'm going to get back to me here. Let's turn this off and turn me on. I'm Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair, and you've just seen what I can do to a full Delco system to get maximum fidelity out of the 8-Track as well when you do a radio conversion. Whenever you do a radio conversion, if you're having it wired to a new harness like this one is, meaning that you want the high power performance, the 8-track also needs to be converted in that situation. So my website is in the description below. My number is 928-533-9666. Thanks so much for watching and listening. We'll see you next time.